welcome to the Joyful Being channel. Today you're going to learn a simple technique to center yourself quickly. And if you have trouble meditating, it's a simple way to sneak some meditation and some mindfulness awareness into your day without you having to necessarily call it a meditation and stress yourself out about having to meditate. It's an easy way to sprinkle it throughout your day. So stay tuned to learn that trick, and at the very end we'll also have a soothing, centering, guided relaxation, and we'll set a positive intention for the week ahead. This video you're watching is part of the Positive Food for Thought series on the Joyful Being channel. I'm your host, Kim McIntyre, and every week I share an uplifting quote or a short passage that has meaning and value, and then talk a little bit about how do we apply that to our lives. Then we end with a guided relaxation and setting a positive intention for the week ahead. So if you could use some regular doses of positivity, a weekly dose of inspiration, feeling uplifted, then you'll find that subscribe tab right underneath the video. And there's also a little bell icon there when you tap subscribe. You see the bell icon? That way you can let YouTube know that you don't want to miss any of these videos. Today's short passage is from a book called True Love by Thich Nhat Hanh. He's a very famous monk who teaches mindfulness and meditation. And this little practice that I'm going to share with you from his book, he calls it telephone meditation. He says, I will now propose to you a meditation that you can try this evening. Telephone meditation. Every time the phone rings, it creates a small vibration in you. There is not true peace. There is a hint of worry. Who is it that's calling? Is this going to be good news or bad news? You cannot hold yourself back, and you run immediately to the phone. In Plum Village, that's where he and his monks have a community. In Plum Village, we remain where we are, and we consider the sound of the telephone to be like the bell of mindfulness. Breathing in, I am calming myself. Breathing out, I am smiling. Then we go to the telephone in the style of walking meditation. But before that, we practice mindful breathing. In this way, we have lots of opportunities to return to ourselves, to our true home, here and now, to touch peace. Beautiful quote, beautiful practice. And I chose this to read today, realizing that I used to practice this and I haven't done it a while. So I'm going to go back to it and go back to it, I think, this time with that little ding on my phone for a text as well. To just take that pause, breathe in, and breathe out. I love that breathe out smiling, he says. It's beautiful. And what an amazing practice. I remember seeing a while back on a news show where they did a piece about how our phones can become addictive, that they measured the response in the body to the phone, and it's a similar response to an addictive response with a little bit of anxiety and tension in it, just like he was talking about in that passage. So when we pause and breathe and recenter, come back to ourselves, instead of having that be a practice that gets in the way of our life or creates disquiet for us throughout the day, we can use it as a practice and an opportunity to come back in touch with our calm center throughout the day. So I am committing this week to do this myself, and I invite you to do the same. I also invite you to check out my deep breathing video to make sure that you're getting the most benefit you can from a deep breath. And now it's time for our guided relaxation. So go ahead and get comfortable. Sit down if you can. Close your eyes if you can. If you're not in a place where you can sit down or close your eyes, you can either catch the end of this video later or just listen with your eyes open and be relaxed. But if you're participating in an activity like driving a car or doing something that requires your attention, then I wouldn't watch the rest of this video right now. So begin by closing the eyes, slowing down the breath, deepening the breath. Just feeling the breath flowing in and flowing out. Enjoying how it can feel to breathe deeply and slowly. Gently filling the lungs and gently emptying the lungs. And as you're breathing, just inviting your body to relax. Bringing your awareness to any areas of your body where you know you tend to hold tension. And just notice if you feel tense. And if you do, as you exhale, invite the muscles to relax. Relaxing more and more with each slow, deep breath. Feeling yourself coming to a place of feeling calmer and more centered as you breathe. And now for a few breaths. As we inhale, we're going to think, I am calming myself. And exhale, think, I am smiling, and let a little smile come to your face. Inhaling, inviting in an experience of calm. Exhaling, smiling. Doing that on your own for a few breaths now. Now imagine yourself in the next day or in the next week taking that opportunity to practice telephone meditation. You hear that ring or that ding and you pause. You take a slow, deep breath. On the inhale, you invite in a feeling of calm. And as you exhale, let a little smile come to your face. And then, gently, calmly going to the phone and responding to it. or not, deciding that it's not important to respond to it right now. Just imagine yourself practicing that and enjoying the practice. And now set an intention for yourself in the week ahead at some point to give this a try. And include in that intention to enjoy it, to play with it. Good, and take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Wonderful. So I hope you have fun experimenting with that. I know I will. And I also invite you to check out the video description. There's a link there to my Joyful Self-Care Community Facebook group, where we come together to focus on positive self-talk, stress relief, having more fun in our lives, really uplifting, joyful self-care. So you can check out that link, and there are other links and resources there for you as well. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will be back here next week with positive food for thought video. So I hope that you come back and join me. Have a beautiful week.